Hello, my name is Fiona Stanton from Fee's Papercraft. Today I'm going to show you how I created this card using the bubble over stamp set and a D-shaped stamp block. First of all, I've just got an A6 card blank, so that's 5 7/8 by 4 1/8 inch across. And then I've got a piece of watercolour card. It works best on watercolour card doing this technique. And that is just cut a little bit smaller, so that's 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. Then I've got a strip of Whisper White that will go across. So I'm going to do it slightly different colours than this one. This one I use Flirty Flamingo, Sweet Sugar Plum and Berry Burst for the images and the stamping across. This time I thought I'd try Sahara Sand, Crumb Cake and Soft Suede. So you could do this in different colours to suit different people. It doesn't have to be all pink. You could do it in shades of blue. I prefer it in monochrome colours. So this is a D block, yep. So I'm just going to cover one side with ink like that, and then I'm going to spritz. This is just with water. So I'm going to take this to one side behind me so I don't get everything wet. And you want to spritz, you want to make sure it's nice and wet. So 2 or 3 times, and then you plonk it down. Okay, I'm sure there's probably a more technical term than plonk it down. Leave it for a few minutes. Watercolour card, you know, you want it to absorb the ink, and you get that nice kind of effect. Clean your ink block off, and then we're going to do the same thing again. So that was with Sahara Sand. The next colour is going to be Crumb Cake. Every time you do this, you're going to get a different effect, obviously. You're not going to ink it. Sorry, making noise there. Ooh. So my ink pad is slamming onto the side. So let me spritz it again to get it nice and wet all the way around. And then, oh, moved it slightly, but there we go. Let the watercolour paper absorb that moisture. And you got, there we go. That was a bit more wetter, that one, I think. So it's very quick and very simple effect. What you could do 2 colours on your ink block. So you could put one colour down there, one colour down there, spritz, and do it again, or multiple colours, and get a whole rainbow effect. It doesn't have to be just one solid colour each time. So now I'm going to stamp my bottle. I'm going to use, let me just show you the stamp set. So you get 2 bottles, you can see which one I've used. So you get the larger one and the smaller one, and then you get tags and labels that will fit each one. So obviously you've got a smaller label and a smaller tag that will fit in the smaller bottle, and then the larger one will fit on the larger one. We're also going to use this lovely bubble effect. It's brilliant. I like that bubble effect, actually. So let's get my stamp. And you can see you can do all this with one stamp block. Admittedly, I'm going to put my bottle on diagonally, but that doesn't bother me. I know some people it might bother. So then we just ink up. Oh, make sure that is plenty of ink. My bottle's not straight. I've got a wonky bottle. I've not even had a drink yet. If you hear any talking in the background, it's because my 2 oldest children are off school at the moment. They've been a little bit ill, although to be perfectly honest, today they are fine. So they are going back to school tomorrow. For my own sanity, they're driving me potty. I don't know. Now remember, this is watercolour card, so you're not going to get a completely clean imprint. And that's fine, I don't mind that. That doesn't bother me at all. I like that effect, and that's the effect you'll get on watercolour card. And then we just take this bottle dye, bubbles even, stamp, and we're just going to, see, it's just a lovely cool effect. I love the fact that it's got the highlights in it. I think it's so lovely. And this stamp set does come with a corresponding die set, and it has bubbles dies in it, which I think is excellent. So that's that bit, and then let's put my stamp away. One of the other demonstrators always says, don't put it down, put it away, and that's what I do. Don't put it down, put it away. This is the Party Panda set. I'm sure you've seen loads of stuff on Pinterest and Instagram, Facebook using this set. Everybody loves it. They can't, you know, listen, you can understand why. They're extremely cute. I like the type font. I do like the way they've done the writing, the happy birthday writing. Now this is a celebration set, so when you spend £45 you can get this set free. And if you like the bubble over set, there is a corresponding designer series paper as well in the celebration called Bubbles and Fizz, and that's a really nice bright designer series paper, lots of bright colours. So we're just going to stamp this. I'm going to stamp it on and off so it looks like a ticker tape type thing. Yeah, they're having, I don't know whether you can hear them, but they're singing. They're doing singing practice. They're pretending they're auditioning. They have a great imagination, my two, but they're a bit noisy. Luckily, the littlest one is at preschool because she's even noisier. So, and then I'm just going to stick that up. We got, I don't know whether you're aware, Stampin' Up! Do mini dimensionals now. These came out in the annual catalogue last June. So these are really helpful. I like mini dimensionals. They're not too small. You can still, I know some foam pads are a little bit too small really. So stick that on there. A bit of glue. You could wait for it to dry a bit. It's sometimes better when things are drier to stick them on, but we'll just shove this on. This will be fine. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't shove on, do we? We carefully place. See, and now to finish off, Stampin' Up! Have these acrylic dots. You've got, I don't know whether you can really tell with this one. These ones are glitter, and they're really nice. I like them. They're very, very glittery. And these ones are just clear. So I'm going to put the clear ones on. Just over the bubbles. And you've got tear-shaped ones as well. Ooh. So I'm going to put... They're not that expensive, so you can use a lot of these. So I'm going to put 1 or 2 going down the bottles. Remember, tear-shaped, the rounded end goes at the bottom, pointy end goes up the top. Somebody's going to tell me I'm wrong there about that, but hey-ho. And that's the finished card. So as you can see, I'll take those out of the way. The same style, same kind of way of doing it, but two quite different looks. Oh, just trying to see. There you go, I think you can see both of them now. I'm trying to peer over in my glasses and around. So, you know, I like that. I think that's quite a nice card. You know, it's a very useful card. And if anybody likes beer or wine or something like that, and they'd like a drop of Prosecco, then these are quite nice for them. All right, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.